What's up, guys? Six String Stanger here. Guess what? I've started sanding on this bad boy. I'm just about ready to put some primer on it. And so during the time when the primer is setting, we will do something else real quick. But anyway, got a few more spots to get finished up. Then I'm going to have to, I want to tape off the neck. Because I love leaving the neck on my guitars. I like to leave the back of the neck normal. Like just plain wood. And then just kind of tape it off, have coloring up here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up just sanding a little bit of the sides here, and then I'll tape things up and we'll be out in the garage, okay? Let's get to it. Yeah! Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started with the neck. Start wiping some of this down. I just looked and I just happen to have one tack cloth left. Which I guess that's really all I need. So yeah, I'll get this wiped down and I'll get the neck taped up. And we'll move on from there. Okay, we'll be out in the garage and doing happy things, okay? Alright guys, so I ain't gonna call it a pro tip, but what I do is I use electrical tape for like some of these curvy moves that I'm trying to get down or whatever. Just it makes it so much easier to do. So I'm gonna hydro dip the front of this as well along with the body. So my graphic will be here. This here will be white. So I guess I would want to come around and do that like that, maybe. Okay. Like I said, this is more flexible than like, you know, frog tape or whatever, so it makes it a little easier. Try to do the things I want to do or make the tape move the way I want it to. I remember telling a friend of mine about it. He's like, you did what? Alright, so I got this all taped off. So, like I said, the back of the neck, I'll just probably do like a either a natural stain or something on the back of it. But this whole part here, up to that little point, this will all be like, you know, the graphic will be on the front. And I'm going to do white. I believe I'm going to do white. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we'll definitely get a coat of primer on this. Get that ready to go. Body is good. I just need to wipe it down real quick. As soon as I'm done wiping that down, we'll head on out to the garage and get this bad boy started, eh? Alright guys, so here we are back out in the garage. Been a long time since we've been out here, huh? So I'm going to go ahead and put a real quick coat of primer. I always use Rust-Oleum products. I'll talk to you more about that when I talked about the crackle stuff. But Rust-Oleum seems to do the best for me. So I'll go ahead and move that tape over there. That'd be nice. Yeah. Even though the truss rod cover's going to be there, it would just make it nicer, you know. Anywho. Alright. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot this real quick, and then we'll shoot the body. I got the body setting up over here. So let's go ahead. Okay, I think that's where we'll leave it. Pretty well coated, pretty nice. No runs at all. Looking pretty good. So now we'll get started on the body. Okay. Alright guys, so we got it all primed up. We're going to let this sit for a while, let everything get dried, and see where we go from there. So now I guess my next thing is I did some sample stuff. Okay, let me get those real quick. Okay, so as we talked before, the front of the guitar I want to have like a hydro dip with some paint film, which I've never done before, which we're going to do a sample of that. Anyway, and then like the sides and the back, because the guitar itself is going to be white, and then the dip and the skulls and stuff are going to be black, of course. So I thought maybe I'll do like a white all the way around, and then we'll shoot some crackle on it, man. Get this white, black and white crackle. That looks pretty badass. It's pretty sick. So I will do a video very soon telling you how to get a good crackle finish, because I have done several sample things and with different paints and things like that, but certain ones work better than others. Alright, so we're back here inside, and this is just a sample piece of wood. I painted this white, okay? Now, I've talked to the people from Montana Spray Paint, which that's what the Crackle company is, or that's the Crackle paint that I use. They said I could use their just regular Montana paints and put Crackle over it and work fine. I cannot have any luck with that. That's what I was telling you about earlier, that if you use Rust-Oleum, Rust-Oleum seems to do better for me. I don't know what chemical agents it has in it or what, but it does seem to do a better job. So this here is Rust-Oleum gloss. I'm going to see how it does. We're going to go ahead and do a sample dip and see how that goes, okay? Now, for the actual guitar itself, I have decided to use, I have decided to use the Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, just because I think it looks badass. And I think, because it's kind of like flames in a way. But, so I'm going to go ahead and cut a little piece here. And then we'll take it outside, and I'll try to dip what I can. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, so hopefully we'll have good luck with that. Man, trying not to cut my finger on the screen here. I don't know. Cover your eyes, kids. Okay, so yeah, that's all the bigger piece I'll need. If you guys remember, it's this font here, or this picture. Pretty cool stuff, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this. So I've watched a lot of videos on this. First off, we need to figure out which side's what. So you take your finger, wet it. Whatever side sticks, that's the side that goes down. So naturally, looks like the glossy side goes down. What I will do, which I haven't done when I was messing around when I first got this, is I will take a piece of tape. Maybe I can get the camera tipped down here and show you what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep this on this little notepad thing because if I don't, then I might run into some issues. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this. But the things I've noticed are what people have been doing is I kind of make a, which that wasn't even nearly long enough. Whoops. I kind of just make a little edge line here. I think that's just to keep it from rolling on you. You know, when you put it in the water, because this does roll on you a little bit. Boy, I'm a really good. This should turn out great, guys. You know, I'm a first timer at this, so please don't judge me. So anyway, kind of put that on that side. Like I said, this kind of keeps it from messing up or whatever. I'm really not even sure what it does. So that way, see, it keeps it from rolling up on you. So if I can keep it good and flat, like I said, this is why I'm doing a sample here. That way, you know, if something goes wrong, then I know that we can change it. Okay? So there's that. Alright. So, next thing we'll do is we'll take this out to the water. I'll set this in the water. You gotta let it sit there for, I think it's about 1.5 minutes or so. Then you gotta spray it with the solution, which I have right here. Hydro activator. And you gotta wait for 1 minute on that. You'll see it all separate, and then we'll try to dip it and see what it does on this semi-gloss stuff. So let's go ahead and head outside. Alright, so let's get this into the frame here a little bit. Sorry about the mess. I'm still trying to clean up. Now look, I got the water all messing up, so that's got to wait for about 25 minutes to settle. Okay, so the water's settled down now. Let's go ahead and just set this in the water. I tell you to set it in very gently. Well, that was gentle, I guess. Alright, so now we just wait for this to, just wait about 1 minute or so. And we'll know when it's ready to spray the activator on, because it'll, you know, do whatever. So let me go, while that's going that way, we'll, I'm going to go get the paper, or the paper. I'll go get the wood. Be right back. Alright guys, so you can see it's starting to do stuff right here. So I'm going to go ahead and spray. Or, well, it looks like it's... Okay, so... This is all new to me, too. I don't know. Anyway. So we'll let that do its thing real quick. As you see, it's kind of blowing up a little bit now. I've watched several videos. They say you don't really need to worry about... some people say you don't need to worry about temperature of the water. Some people do. We're going to find out here shortly. Okay, so we'll let that sit for a second. Got my activator here. Yeah, starting to smooth out a little bit, but we'll go ahead and spray. Spray this on here. Alright. So now, you can see it kind of went to a liquidy type form, which is good. I'll go ahead and get these sides here. Okay. So let's do a sample here and see what we get. Alright, let's pretend like this is the actual guitar, huh? And I'm gonna crap myself. I didn't even put a handle thing on this or whatever, but here we go. I'm nervous. Here we go. Ready? Alright, I think it's ready to go. And just like that, that's all I want. Move all the other stuff away, lift it up. Let's see what we got. Hey, that turned out pretty cool, guys. Turned out pretty freaking sick. So, now the next thing I tell you to do is to get it, wipe it off real good or wash it off with some water, so I gotta do that now. So, yep, let's go ahead and get that done. Alright guys, so here it is. I washed it all off. If you see, there's couple white spots here and there. That's where I think bubbles were that was inside, you know, underneath the film that I didn't see. But overall, I think it turned out really well. So I think this is pretty badass. Yeah. So this is the Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil one. This is the one I'm planning on using. I don't know. Might change my mind last second, but that looks pretty badass. I think I look badass on the front of the guitar, and I want to put that same graphic up on the top of the headstock. So this would be the front, the white of the front. And then, you know, I thought about doing the sides and the back with this awesome crackle here. That would be pretty sick. Or you got black and white crackle, or you got white and black crackle, or whatever. You guys let me know what you think. I mean, either one I think looks amazing. I don't know. I'm not sure if this one actually is too much. This might be almost too much. Too predominant. Not quite sure. This one here, this one kind of blends. I think this almost looks pretty sick. So, I don't know, guys. You let me know, okay? Now, like I said, I'll do a video on crackling. Biggest thing is, like I said, Rust-Oleum paint seems to do the best job for me for crackle. I did these kind of in a hurry, but this actually turned out halfway decent. These are just pieces of crap 2x4s that I had out in the garage. I just kind of lightly sanded and just primered it real quick, painted it, and put that on there. So, yeah. But anyway, let me know if you like the white with the, if you like this one. This would be, I'm sorry, this would be number 1, huh? Or number 2. Number 1 or number 2. So, I originally wanted to go with 1, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me tip the camera down here and you guys can look for yourself. Like I said, I think the black crackle, I don't know, it might look okay. Who knows? I think the white one though looks the best. I don't know. We'll have to see. Alright guys, so in the next video what we'll do is we'll definitely get a coat of white paint put onto the guitar. Because that primer's got to set up, and naturally I'm going to sand it lightly. I'm talking like probably 1000 grit or something like that, just to kind of smooth out the bumps or whatever real lightly. Wipe it down, and then we'll put the final coat on there. That's going to be the tricky part. Yeah, that's really going to be the tricky part. Because probably what I'll end up doing is I'll paint the front of the guitar white, because that's what you do with the crackle, is you have to wait for the, you can only wait a certain amount of time for that paint, and then you can put the crackle on. So I don't want to paint the entire guitar, so I'll probably just end up painting the front of the guitar, do the dip, let that dry good, and then do the sides and the back. So it could get kind of interesting, but you know, we'll see. We will see. Alright guys, rock on everybody. Don't forget, it's all about the music. If you like this video, drop a like. Thank you very much. Hey man, we will see you guys in the next video. This is gonna kind of crazy. Alright guys, later on, rock on. We'll see you. Bye.